Alrighty guys, Isaac here bringing us another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 1 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, that will be linked in the description down below. Also, before we get into it, I will be responding to comments on the guide video and on this video, so if you have any questions, comments, or concerns related to the team, whether it be replacements or anything like that, let me know. But speaking of the team, this is what we're going to rock with right here. Remember to put on your equips before starting your path, because you cannot do so once you head into your first fight unless you land on a yellow tile. No! Alright, future Azzy coming in right here. I would have to say that the purple Super Boo is completely terrible. If you guys want to replace them with any other Z tier units, whether it be that EX Purple Nail or whoever it may be, right? Even if you want to use a C tier unit, especially if you have the A tier LF Cell that just came out, that is more than suitable right here, because upon finishing this video, upon finishing my run right here, this dude was dookie. Alright, so the first fight we're going up against is 5th stage, straight ahead of us against GT, or Shadow Dragons. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. I am a little bit worried about this one, just because there's double yellows, there's double reds, a lot of things can go wrong here. But let's go ahead and see how this does. Super Baby 2 is going to be healing our Buhan because he's only at 3 stars. And then, of course, this Super Boo right here, because I'm sure he's going to be trash. Remember, we're only bringing him here because he's Z tier, right? Alright, so I like to get the supports out of the way first. Let's go ahead and get this yellow Sin Shenron, then the EX. And then go back to this Nova Shenron right here. Get the yellows out of the way, that way we can have less damage inflicted upon our purple unit. Then we'll go for the red Sparking Omega, the Ice, and then Ultra Omega for last, because he will buff the team at 59% HP or below. Yeah, so coming out of that one, that was really rough, right? Like, we still have our units alive and stuff right there, but look at our boos. Well, specifically the purple Boo and the red Boo. Buhan is expected because he's at 3 stars, and I'm sure that your guys' Buhans are going to perform a lot better if you have more stars on them. We still got the full kill. We needed the rush, 1.2 million. Not off to a great start. And I can easily tell you guys that EXL, the purple one that we usually use, is a lot better than this guy, right off rip. And next fight we're going up against is a 4th stage right here against the Fusion Reborn fight. So this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Both of our purple is going to sit on bench. I'm a little bit worried about Buhan because of the Ultra Gogeta, but Ultra Gogeta will be our first target here, so we should be okay theoretically. So for attack order, we go for both of the Gogetas first, starting with Ultra, Sparking, Pycon, EX Vegeta, and then Janembas, we save them for last, remember? Like I said before, very easy fight. Don't really have to worry about that one right there. We did get the full kill, 1 million points off of that, and the red Buhan's kind of healing up a little bit. His damage is good. I do have to state that. His damage is good. It's just obviously he's lacking on the defensive capabilities. All right, so next fight is a 5th stage to the right of us against Godkey. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Buhan will be on bench, as well as the yellow Piccolo. Alright, so for attack order, I'd rather prioritize getting the stun out of the way first, which is going to be Beerus. He'll stun you on turn 2. And then let's see if we can get Tapion on turn 1 as well, because at the start of turn 2, he reduces one of your units' super gauge down to 0. If we can get both of those units out of the way on turn 1, that'd be ideal. And then we'll go for Vegito Blue, the LF SSB Vegeta, and then these two at the end, specifically the MUI for last. Yeah, I do have to say that purple Super Boo is so bad. I don't even think he's worth bringing in at this point. Like, even though he's Z tier, like, maybe you'll use him towards the end, but he's just so bad. Like, I fully expect him to die right here. This cell, it's crazy how much better this EXL is than this Boo right here. It's actually nuts to me. We still got the full kill, but again, if you want to swap out this guy, I don't blame you at all. EX Nail might even be better than him. Alright, so next fight is a powerful opponent fight to the left of us. It does include the tag droids. This is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Both of our purples will remain on backup. Alright, so for attack order, we do have to get the tag droids out of the way first and foremost. Then we'll get this Cell right here because he does have debuffs as well as support for his own team. And then we will go for Slug, Purple 21, Kid Buu, and then Broly at the end. Alright, so coming out of that one, very easy fight. Buhan kind of just showing out a little bit right here for us. Not even a million points. It's kind of but we did get the full kill. Alright, next is a 4th stage to the left of us. It is against GT. So this is the T formation here. Bootinks will be getting the special move tile, both purples on backup. So for attack order, let's get Rildo first, then Tapion. I'm pretty sure we can get both of those units out in turn 1, which would be huge. Then we'll go for the Super Boo into double purples, Baby at the end. Alright, we took nearly no damage there. I actually probably would swap out the green cell for the purple EX cell. Right, I think that actually would have been more ideal, and you probably would have been able to output a bit more damage. 1.3 million and full kill. Our next is straight ahead of us here, 5-fist stage against mono red. This is the information we're going to use right here. If you guys want to, I guess you could just risk throwing this boo, the super boo on here. He's probably gonna die here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. He's going to be more resilient, plus he's going to be able to debuff the entire enemy team. I think this will be good. Alright, so attack order is really easy here. We go for Tapion first, GSM 1 and 2, LF Cooler into these units, the last two reds, and then Goku at the very end. Another pretty easy fight, I would say, right there. It was a little scary leaving Goku for the end, just because I was afraid that he was going to attack our Buhan, but we're still okay right there. 1.4 million. Buhan's actually getting back to full HP, which is huge. Alright, next is a 3-fist stage to the right of us. It is against Future. This is going to be the most difficult stage in our pathing. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Tanks with the special move tile, both of our purples on bench because of the double yellows, right? And so for attack order, what I think it's going to be best here, we'll take out the support first, right, with this Goku, the blue Goku block, and then we'll get Green Mai before she can get her Solar Flare or her stun grenade off at the end of turn 2. And then we'll take care of the other blue unit, that way we can go ahead and have some leeway for, or some wiggle room with our red Buhan. We'll go for the purple Rose and then save the yellows for last. Alright, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I actually think that was the perfect attack order right there. I think we should take off the green cell from that key restore speed tile if I could do it again, but other than that, I think it was completely worth. Buhan is still great, right? I'm actually very surprised that he's living this long. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. Alright, so next will be straight ahead of us, 4-fist stage against Fusion Reborn once again. Alright, so this is the team formation we will be using here. Our purples are going to go ahead and take a little bit of a breather here. And we're going to use the exact same attack order, so Ultra Gogeta, Sparking Gogeta, Pikkon, Vegeta, and then the Janembas for the end. Alright, so coming out of that one, a pretty easy fight. I like the Fusion Reborn fight a lot. 1.2 million. We did get the full kill. Buhan almost full health. The next will be a 4-fist stage to the right of us against Ginyu Force. This is the team formation we're going to use right here. Kamikula will go ahead and be on backup. So will this Boo, the Super Boo. So I think what we're going to do with him is we're going to save him towards when we have a really big win streak going, and then we'll bring him in for that juicy Z tier bonus. But for now, when we need a purple, I think we just rely on this EXLD. He's just better in every way, shape, and form. For attack order, let's go for Berta first, Goldo, Raccoon, and then we'll go for Jace, the green Ginyu, and then the purple Ginyu at the end. So coming out of that one, another pretty relatively easy fight against the Ginyu Force. They are a little bit tanky, right? 1.3 million. We did get the full kill. Everyone's still looking great. So next is our 10th win streak bonus. This is going to be one of the circled fights, right? So 5-fist stage against Future. Again, I do believe this is the most difficult stage that we have in our pathing. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Tanks with the super move and the purples on bench again. And we're going to use the same attack order as last time because it worked out so well for us. Goku black first, Green Mai, Vegeta blue, Rose, and then we get the yellows at the end. For that one, we did have to rely on the Rising Rush, which is kind of expected. I'm actually really surprised at the durability of Buhan there in that specific fight, because he did get hit by the Vegeta blue. Obviously, type advantage, blue beats out the red, but he's still looking pretty good right there. 2 million, and we did get the full kill with the Rising Rush, of course. Alright, so next is a 5-fist stage ahead of us, and it is against this Goku stage. I'm not too worried about this one. This was the team formation we're going to use right here. We're going to keep the purples on backup. Tank's still getting the super move tile because that's just where he's best. Alright, so for attack order, we get this guy first. That way we can also eliminate the chance of him getting his cover change off. Then we'll go for Dragon Fist, go for another yellow Kakarot Goku, go for this yellow Kid Gohan, and then we'll take out the purple Goku. So coming out of that one a little bit unscathed, I would say. I don't think they did too much. I mean, actually, you know what? Tanks, I can't lie to you guys. Tanks did take a little bit of damage right there. Still got the full kill. 1.5 million is not bad. So next is the 3-fist stage to the left of us. It is against basically a Sagas from the movies with 2 Ultras. And this is the team formation we're going to use right here, putting a green and a red on our backup. Hopefully this does work out for us. It is a 3-fist stage, and we are going to be able to get the super move tile with Tanks. We need him to heal up here though. And so what I think we go for here is Ultra Broly first, Ultra Gogeta, LF Cooler. We'll go for an easy kill after that with the EX Goku to Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, and then Goku at the end. And so that one wasn't terrible. It's a 3-fist stage, so we did have a little bit of leeway right there. Tanks is kind of low. Obviously the Super Boo, he's practically begging to get killed at this point, right? We did get the full kill though. And so for the final fight of the video, it's going to be straight ahead of us for this stage against this, well, I don't really know what to call this, but this is going to be an easy fight. And this is the team formation we're going to use right here. Basically a color counter, right? We have blue, purple, and yellow. We do have the super attack coming out from the Piccolo. We're actually going to put him here instead of the Bootanks because I actually do want the Bootanks to get some heals right here. Remember, if your Bootanks is getting low in HP, just slap him next to Super Baby 2. You guys don't have to directly follow the exact team formation I'm doing, especially if your units are going to get focused down more than others, right? Because the way that the AI attacks you, it is RNG. It's not going to be exactly the same as my own enemies. Alright, so what I think we do here is we actually go for double reds here. So Trunks first because he has a buff against regeneration. Kakarot Goku, this cell because obviously we know what he does, right? He provides debuffs for his team, or for the against the enemy team, of course. And then we'll go for this cell before he gets the heal, hopefully. We'll go for the Gotenks and then Kefla at the very end. Alright, that was a ridiculously easy fight. I pray that we continue to get more fights like that in the second half right here. 1.6 million, we did get the full kill, and we're getting a little bit of a heal from not only the Super Boo, but more importantly, the Bootanks. Alright, before we close out the video, let's go ahead and see where we lie on the leaderboard. So currently sitting at rank 1130. I think this is pretty solid, guys. For running a 3-star Buhan here and actually using him, I'm not just letting him rot on the bench right here. He's doing great. If you guys have him at higher stars, I imagine you guys are definitely doing better than me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you guys leave a like and maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button. I do have to say though, this purple Super Boo is awful. I don't think I'm ever going to use him ever again.